Welcome to Tales Over Ales. What's Brewin? We're your hosts, Jill,
Jess,
Anthony,
Michaela.
During this podcast, we will be doing a power hour. So when you hear this sound, we will be doing a shot. Feel free to join us, but please do so responsibly.
Tales Over Ales.
What's Brewin?
You know what's on my bucket list, number one? To be in a massive food fight.
Yeah, remember we're gonna do the Iron Pigs?
Yeah. I always see it on like those movies with camp, or then the mess hall. Oh,
Boy.
And they have these massive food fights. You got macaroni and cheese in your hair, and like.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't think I would
clean it up, it's
ever want that. That shower afterwards. You got like gravy and mashed potatoes and like mac and cheese in your hair, and you're gonna have to take like 2 showers after that because the food's gonna be all over the freaking shower.
You would hose yourself down first, probably.
But you have a lifelong memory, and you have to take a shower.
Like all the hardest stuff, I would throw at you.
I know you would. Fucking sweet potatoes that haven't been cooked
Yeah,
yet.
exactly. Where's the raw potatoes?
Belted at me.
Well, it's like today when I was like, we have to finish this a little early, a decent time, because, Jess and I have to get up early tomorrow. Okay, I was like, who the hell are you to tell me what time this is going to... I was like, this is why I need a detachable foot, because you would have your ass kicking in your life right now.
Oi.
No, the best food fight ever is the one in the movie Hook.
Yes, hands down.
With Robin Williams.
What?
and he's,
I remember the
Peter
movie,
Pan.
but...
All that imaginary food.
Yeah, he hits him with it's like neon colored mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it was
And
like
then he
pink
looks so
and green.
but the whole scene is like the table's empty.
Yeah.
And like they're eating nothing, and he's like, "This is stupid. Where's the real food?" And then they hit him with it, and he sees it, and he's like, "You're doing it, Peter. You're doing it." It's the best food fight ever.
Yeah.
And then the guy throws the coconut at him, and he grabs the sword and cuts it in half.
Yeah. Yep.
That's when he remembers he's Peter Pan.
That's how Fruit Ninja became a thing. From that scene.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
Yeah.
like 30-year gap between them.
I used to be a big fan of those Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
Yes.
And remember the one when they were at camp?
Yes.
And they had the big food fight?
Oh
That
my
food fight, I was
gosh.
like, why not me?
Oi.
I think Steve Guttenberg was in that. He's in all of those movies.
Actually, in middle school, we started a food fight. And that lasted for a solid 5 minutes. But then, he got shut down. Those cafeteria monitors. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? $7 an hour? Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's been so much fun. My other thing was to spend the night in the castle, and we did that. At our wedding, the Pink Castle.
Yeah.
So, if I know what my blood type is, do you guys know what my blood type is?
Oi.
I used to know what it was. But I don't remember anymore.
No, I know I'm A, but I don't know if it's positive or negative.
I'm A positive. I got in the car to tell Jess, and I was like, of course my blood is A+.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh.
What else would it be? I already knew going in. That's what it was.
I used to give blood all the time, and then I started getting tattoos, which you can't give blood for
a
6
year.
6 months. So then I stopped, and then I just haven't really done it again.
Yeah.
I should probably start doing it again, because they always have those mobile truck things that go around and collect blood.
You get juice and a cookie too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I always pass out when I give blood. It's
Oh,
like a thing I do. So I always get
Do you pass out when you get tattoos too?
No. So every time I give blood, I pass out, and then I get a pack of Oreos.
Lucky.
And they're like, "You have to eat this." I'm like, "Oh, good."
I have to.
You know I hate Oreos, so.
It's like you taught his body to pass out
Yeah.
just for those Oreos.
No, because I did it when I was in high school. I passed out, and they gave me Oreos. So I was like, "I'm gonna do this all the time."
You
It's
know you
free.
can make.
You help people.
Oi.
You get Oreos.
You know you can make yourself pass out. If you're standing and you lock your knees for a long period of time, eventually you'll pass out.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't enjoy passing out.
Yeah. When I feel like I'm
I
gonna
don't
pass
remember
out,
passing
like I try to talk myself out of it.
Oh, you can't. There was
I know it makes you pass out more.
Yeah.
Because you start thinking about it.
I've only ever,
Boy.
I've only ever passed out once. That was from heat exhaustion. That was it.
Really?
Yeah. Otherwise, you can't take me down.
I've never passed out, never given blood. That's my story, Shirley.
Who's everyone calling me Shirley lately?
You look like a Shirley.
Do I look like a Shirley? I don't think so.
When you're older, you will.
Mm-hmm.
What's that supposed to mean?
That means I'm gonna call you Shirley in
When you're older,
35 years.
You're older. You're gonna look like a Maisie.
Maisie?
a Maisie.
Yeah, I know.
Whose name is Maisie that made you think of that?
Nobody made it up.
Maybe like amazing.
No, definitely not that. I take it back.
I'm
I can't stand
amazing.
Did you guys hear there's a nationwide coin shortage?
Yes.
Yeah.
That today.
Yes. I tried getting change from for Red Robin about 2 weeks ago at Wells Fargo because I have an account there, and gave them my card and everything. And she goes, "Do you have a business account?" I said, "No." "Well, I can't give you any coins because of the federal agency. They're not letting us give out any coins, only to businesses." Oi.
Oi.
Yeah, they put that in place like the middle of June because they're like, there's no,
Yeah.
because stores are not open, coins are not circulating.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also stopped producing coins because they were cutting back jobs. So now there's a coin shortage.
Yeah.
I went to the bank today and I asked the lady, because I want to start rolling all my coins because I'm bored. And so I was like, oh, just, I just want to know, do you take coins, like if I roll them up and stuff? And she said, yeah, we take them, but do you plan on depositing them into your account, or do you plan on getting cash back for them? And I'm like, I was just going to deposit them. And she's like, oh, okay. What's the difference? You're still getting the coins, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, they're still keeping the coins.
Yeah.
That doesn't change anything.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, wait.
Oi.
So, I thought that was weird.
That is very weird.
I haven't even had coins. That's what I did with bills.
Yeah, but coins? Honestly, they run out of coins. I don't care. I hate coins. I wish coins would go away.
I only care about coins when I have to park at the meter.
But even then,
Yes, I
you
know.
don't even need them anymore.
Yeah, I know. Okay, you guys want to play a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who sucks more, me or Jill? Jill? I agree.
You grab my bat right there. Grab my softball bat. It's right in the closet.
You do what?
Grab my softball. Who sucks more?
Oh, sucks.
Why is that change your
Definitely
answer?
you. It's definitely Michaela.
Thanks, baby. Even though there was there's a delay there.
I know.
Talk about that later.
Well, I was like,
Anyway. Game time. You guys want to play a game?
yeah.
Okay.
I was reading this article about how there are very simple things in life, but there are very complex words that are actually the scientific terms for them.
Right.
Okay? So what I did was I looked a couple up that I thought would be, I would love to see if you guys know what they are. So I'm going to ask you what you think this word means. So I'm going to say the word, and you guys got to tell me the first thing that pops into your head if you had to give me a definition for this word.
Wait, you
First.
can't say it in a sentence?
So you just have to, you're all going to be wrong every time.
You don't know that.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
you don't
I
know that.
because I didn't know these words, and if I didn't know them, none of you guys are going to know.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to say the words, and we're going to go around the table, and you're just going to, first thing that comes to your head as to what the definition could be to this word, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Oi.
Oi. The first word is wamble.
Wamble.
Wamble. W-A-M-B-L-E. Wamble.
It's when a woman rambles on way too much.
Baby, that's a really good answer. It's incorrect, but it's very, very good. Go ahead, wamble.
That's when you trip and roll down a hill.
Ooh, I like that. Michaela?
That is when you thought you were eating something, but it was disgusting.
Wait, what?
You thought you were eating
That doesn't make any sense.
Alright, you're all wrong. The definition of wamble is a stomach rumbling.
I said eating.
Yeah, you were close,
what you
but
said
then
didn't
your
make any
sentence
sense.
didn't make sense at all. So
Can I get a half point?
No.
no 0 points across the board. Okay, next one. Vagitus. Vagitus. Oi. Vagitus.
Vagitus is when your vagina is a vegetarian.
It's good.
So no man eaters down there.
Once again, that didn't make any sense.
She's not used to beer.
That's some kind of secretion.
Okay.
That is a common word used.
Oh God.
And trying to describe the vagina and all the beautiful things it does.
Okay.
Oh wait, I might have something.
Okay.
No, it's too late.
No, go ahead. You can add it because you're pretty.
It might be
Oi.
a vagina that's shaped like a dinosaur.
Oh, Vagisaurus. That's a
Okay,
good
go
one.
ahead.
Okay, the correct answer, the correct definition of vagitus is the cry of a newborn baby.
What the fuck?
Dumb.
The next word is peen.
Peen.
Peen. P-E-E-N. Peen.
Peen.
That
That's
is,
when your penis is small.
That's a Spanish word for some type of weather formation.
Okay.
That is a non-commonly used word describing an infant's you know what.
Oi.
Oi.
No, it's a weather formation. It's like El Pina.
The correct definition to the word peen is the opposite side of a hammer's striking side.
Where did they come up with this stuff? And why does it sound like all sexual
Called a
things?
peen.
It's
How do you not
it's
know
a
that?
ball peen hammer.
No, is that really what it's called?
Like the metal ones that have the
Yeah.
round part. Yeah, it's a ball peen hammer. It's like for shaping metal.
There you go.
I didn't put it together.
Does it look like a penis?
No.
The
Looks
next
like a
word,
Hershey
kinda.
Kiss.
The next word is nurdle. N-U-R-D-L-E. Nurdle.
Nurdle.
Nurdle. It sounds like it's to nourish.
Okay. That's a good answer.
To cradle, like. I want to nurdle you.
Nurdle you.
Oi.
That is a turtle who would rather stay in and read books than go hang out with other turtles catching fish.
That's like our nurdle.
A nurdle is an object in which helps a nurdle is an object that checks something out.
Okay. A nurdle, the correct definition of nurdle is a tiny dab of toothpaste.
Oh yeah. Oh, a nurdle.
Okay.
See, because you pronounce it weird.
The next word is barm. B-A-R-M. Barm. Oi.
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 Expired lip balm.
Very interesting. You're good. You're quick.
What was the word?
Barm.
Barm.
Okay.
A barn. That is a barn built for a mom. It's a barn.
It's Barb's barn.
That doesn't make sense.
No, none of your answers make sense. Either they don't make sense or they're a haiku.
Wait, okay, stop. That was a joke.
It wasn't good.
A barn a barn is a place where farmers farm and nurture their plants, animals, and seedlings. Oi.
A barn is the foam on a beer.
No, it's not.
It's called foam.
It's called head.
It's called. No, that's the bartender's version. Okay, ready? Next word. Zarf. 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 Anybody?
That's some space shit.
No, that is when a zebra gets sick and he throws up. It's a zarf.
Zarf.
A zarf.
Yeah.
Is
Take something before she
It's like she's in the
Better
spelling
joke.
bee. It's like zarf.
Noun.
zarf is an object for water usage.
Oh wait.
Wait, hold on. What does water usage mean?
Could be a surfboard, could be a boat, could be a longboard.
Could be a cup.
A longboard?
A zarf is the cardboard sleeve of a coffee cup.
Cardboard sleeve? Oh, like those little
Yeah,
things
those
put on so you
things
don't burn your hand?
Yep. It's a zarf.
I'm gonna start calling them
I'm giving
now
you
on.
guys so much
I'm gonna go to
valuable
Dunkin'
knowledge.
Donuts and be like, can I have a zarf?
Yeah. Like this, like, you know, when we brush our teeth tonight, I'm like, babe, can you put a little nurdle on here?
Great, now every time Evan goes to brush his teeth. Evan, did you put a nurdle on there?
Yeah. I can't wait till someone has a baby. Then when they cry, I'm like, that's vagitus.
What
Like,
did you
"You're
say? Get out of my
slap
house.
me." Yeah. Okay, last one. Ready?
Yeah.
The word is natiform. Natiform. Natiform.
Natiform.
Oi!
It's when shit forms on your ass.
No, it's a transformer, but instead of turning into a car, it turns into a tree.
Very good. Jessica?
It's when something goes back into its natural state.
The definition of natiform is something that resembles a butt. Like Michaela's face.
I get a point.
She's close.
Actually, there were 3 things that she said that at least were in the ballpark.
Uh-huh.
It was the butt.
Uh-huh.
It was the you said about the usage of water. I thought you meant a cup, but obviously it was a longboard. Oi.
Oi.
Boy.
And then it was the stomach rumbling. So you were pretty close.
I
But
win.
you get no points though. No. No points for Michaela.
Oh, what is that thing from Billy Madison? Nothing you said here resembles an answer in any way.
Yeah.
Everyone here is now dumber for having listened to you. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah. Where'd you get your happy village? How come I don't have one?
You're not drinking beer.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you give her that one?
I don't know what the hell this means.
No, that's hers.
Just means happy village. Happy times in a village.
Happy times in the village.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I want to tell you a story. So my mom, she calls me, right? She called me yesterday and she's like, well, the day before yesterday. Whatever day it was, doesn't matter. My mom calls me and she's like,
Oi.
Oi.
oi, so guess what I'm doing? I'm like, what? She's like, I'm going out with my friends tomorrow. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, we're going out. I'm like, out where? She's like, we're going to this, really, like, it's really popular tiki bar in Vegas. So she's like, yeah, we're going there. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah. She's been wanting to go for a while because they have really good signature drinks and stuff. And it's a really cool tiki
It's
bar.
a cool place.
Yeah, Jill's been there. So she's like, yeah, we're gonna go there, and I said, okay. So I was like, well, tell me how it was. So she calls me today, and she's like, so I had a really good time, but you didn't tell me about the you know what. I'm like, about the what? And she's like, you know. And I'm like, I don't.
Oi.
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 She's like, you know what, in the bathroom, what happens in the bathroom? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And she's like, what you have to pull when you open the door. I'm like, Ma, I'm not understanding what you're saying. I don't get it. What's in the bathroom? What do you have to pull? She goes, the dick. The dicks. And I'm like, see, me and my mom have that. We don't curse. We don't talk like that. So I was like, now this is on video chat. So when she's like, dick. And I'm like, I can't. So she's like, yeah, the dicks. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, the dicks were for the handle, like the handles that you pull.
The door handles were like shaped like a dick.
Yes, right. So she kept saying the word dick, and I'm like losing my mind already. I'm like, can this conversation stop right now, right? So she's like, my friend, she took pictures or whatever, and she's like, I wanted to show you, but she's like. Then I was like, I can't send a picture of dick to my daughter.
Oi.
She can't say oi.
Oi. She's like, I can't
send you dick.
I can't
Get a
send you
dick
dick
pic
pics.
from
And I'm
mom.
like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So she's telling me the story, and I'm like, she was in the wrong bathroom.
Oh, are you for real?
If there's a dick on the door,
Oh yeah, I didn't even think
no,
of that.
they want to make that
Odds-
for a guy's bathroom.
I don't know, maybe
It'd be like a booby.
I don't
you have
think
to
so.
turn.
Yeah.
a booby that you
And-
turn.
Yeah, like
maybe.
a doorknob, yeah, like shaped like a boob.
Knockers. That would have been so funny if your mom sent you a dick pic. So.
That would have been more funny if she actually was in the wrong bathroom.
Yeah. Well, you didn't tell me they were the handles. When she originally told me the story, she's like, there was a dick on the door.
Like through the wall.
And I'm like, what? Through the stall?
You don't touch that. You don't touch that.
Oi.
Wait.
Boy, her mom was probably like, man, that thing felt so real.
I thought she meant that, like, there was a picture of a dick on the door. And I was like, that was the wrong bathroom. Like I thought it was like dicks and then, you know.
No, it's the handles on the door.
I don't go to the bathroom in places, so.
Okay, did you ever go to the bathroom there?
Yeah, so because
And there was.
And there wasn't. So, because I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, you didn't tell me about the bathroom, what you have to do. And I'm like, I don't understand what you're talking about. There was never.
She's like, there was a guy named Floyd in there. You wouldn't believe what I had to do just to pee.
You wouldn't believe where he held the hand towels.
Tales over ales.
What's brewing?
I actually have a question.
Oh.
Has your parents ever hurt you accidentally?
That was weird. Have they ever hurt me accidentally? Actually, yes. Yes. I have a very...
How?
Okay. One time, when I was like, I don't know, if I was younger, I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
But I wasn't a baby or anything, I was a kid.
Right.
And I was walking into my mother's room. It was the morning I woke up, so I'm walking into her room, and she's laying in bed, and she goes, like, she puts her hands out like this. She goes, come here, baby. And as I'm walking up, she moves her hand, and her nail scratched my corneas. I had to wear a patch for 3 months, yeah.
Oh my god.
And it wasn't like a cool pirate patch. It was a, like, I just had brain surgery patch. It was like,
Oi.
it was like a cast put around the top of my head, a white cast with a white cast patch. And we went on vacation. I had to go on vacation like that. Man, she bought me so much stuff that vacation.
Oh my,
Yeah, I got like porcelain dolls. I got a lot of stuff. But I wore that patch for it was the worst.
oh my
Because the black
gosh.
patch would have been better.
Yeah.
But this one, like, you're supposed to not blink. But, like, how do you not open your eye and blink? I would get
Yeah.
fuzz in it from the inside of the cat. It was terrible.
Oh my god.
Why are you laughing so hard and so silently?
That is a great story. I can only imagine.
What about you, Jess?
No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No? Nothing?
Ain't nobody hurt me.
What?
Oh my god.
Oi.
Oi.
So, what's a smell that you guys hate that everyone likes?
I love the smell of gasoline.
You like the smell of gasoline?
I love it. I love the smell of
Or
gasoline.
skunks.
Ew,
She
are
even
you
likes the smell.
serious?
So she likes the smell of weed too because it smells like skunk.
Oh,
Yeah, it does. It does.
I do not like the smell of weed, thank
It's
you.
the same
You
smell.
every time you go ooh skunk in the apartment building, that's weed.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's called skunk
When
weed.
you go ooh skunk and we're driving, that's skunk.
Whatever.
But skunk
It's
is supposed
skunk
to repel
to
you,
me.
but not you.
No, not me.
You would
I mean,
you
he's
would hug
like,
a skunk.
hey, come here, kitty, kitty.
Kidding.
Oi.
Oi.
Oi, you're enticed by it.
I love it a lot.
Okay, one thing I hate the smell of is babies. Everyone's always
That's-
like, oh, I love the smell of babies. Babies smell like poop and throw up, okay?
No, babies smell like purity and hope.
No, that's
They're
what you
so
want babies to
calming.
think they smell
And they're
like.
so, yeah, they just put you to sleep.
You're not supposed to be sleeping when you're holding a baby.
You're like, yeah, true. You don't like the smell of babies, you're like pure evil.
What?
Yeah.
No.
For sure.
Babies smell like poop and throw up.
If our kid,
It's gonna
our
smell
little
like poop
baby,
and throw up for sure.
you're gonna walk in and you're gonna love that smell. You're gonna be like, give me that baby.
Oh,
So I can
I'm
smell
gonna walk
its head.
in, I'm gonna smell it, and I'm like,
You're gonna hold
you
his
don't change
nose.
diapers? You don't change diapers right here all day long.
Babies don't smell like poop unless you leave shit on them.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a baby, it's always shitting.
Oi.
As soon as you change it, 5 minutes later, shit.
It's like dynamite.
Or it's eaten and it throws up on you.
Mm. That's spit up. Spit up doesn't smell.
It smells like if you're
Just
using
smells
that.
like formula.
That formula
Yep.
smells like fucking rotten milk.
That's what my
That
burps smell like
formula
after I drink milk
Ew. Oh my gosh.
and eat cereal.
She's
No,
so
but you
cute.
know what smells? You know what smell I hate? I can't stand is curry.
Yes.
Curry.
agree.
Curry is like,
I don't have any
ugh.
feelings
Yeah.
about curry.
Nope. I can't stand it.
I don't really think I have any feelings about smell. I don't have a very good sense of smell.
Really? Yeah, curry, like you can just smell it and
Ugh.
no.
It's kind of
That's
dull.
curry.
One
No.
thing I hate the smell of, but actually like, is eggs. I
Yeah.
like eggs,
Eggs smell like
but I
farts.
hate the smell of
Yeah.
eggs.
Yeah.
Like egg salad.
I hate the
make egg
smell of
salad-
it, but it's like I like eating eggs.
Oi.
Oi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All I know is that Jess always smells amazing. It
Amazing.
makes me want to eat her up.
You gotta say that.
No, seriously. I love smelling her in the morning
That's great.
Oh, that's weird.
while she's sleeping. She
Ew.
doesn't know I've been watching her all night. Nice big smell.
You want a divorce now? Or.
I told her no divorces. I ain't doing that shit again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I told Michaela once we get married, no divorces.
No divorces.
It's just death.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Didn't he say he was gonna lock you in the basement?
Um,
I
and
never
chain
said I
you
was
up?
gonna lock her in a basement.
You said that.
I never
You
said
said you were
that.
gonna chain her up in the
I
basement.
never said I was
Yes.
gonna chain her up.
Yes, you
I
did.
just said that I know how to lay concrete in a basement floor. That's what I said. And she took it the wrong way.
Oi.
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 There is
All
one.
I was saying was you're not leaving. That's all I was saying.
We're leaving.
Yeah, that scares me. Because they're like, you're not leaving.
What's the most ridiculous fact you know?
See, these are hard to think of up on the spot.
Oh, I know.
Because Anthony's like, you want me to separate them from Anthony facts or real facts?
Just-
They're
think
all
it'd
real
be-
facts. I only talk real news.
You fake news.
I only know this so quickly because I read it off the Snapple cap.
What love Snapples? What love
Snapple's the best. But
Because you hydrate and you learn.
Hmm.
yeah, awesome. That was
Boy.
genius. That was.
Yes, it was.
Anyway, so it said that cows. Go figure. I got that Snapple.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to
It's
be.
meant to be. Produce more milk while listening to music.
Hmm.
Oh. Now I want to go to a cow farm and see if they're playing music for the cows.
Mm. You know, we went to Amish country last year because on Jess's bucket list, the number one thing was to milk a cow. So I took her to this Amish farm where you could milk a cow. Now we go to this Amish farm, and the person giving us a tour of this Amish farm was an 11-year-old boy named Jaime. What was it?
I think so.
I made that up. But okay. It was Jaime. And he was an Amish kid, so they were Mennonite, there's a difference. But, so he was wearing like, the overalls, he was barefoot, he had the long blonde hair, and whatever. Oi!
Oi.
So we finally get to the cow part. She's so excited. She sits down there. She's pulling on the teat and she gets milk to come out. She goes, baby, I want you to do it. So I go over there, and I was not into it. So I go over there and I put my hand around it. And I start to tug but I'm being gentle because it's weird. And so I'm starting to do it. And then there's this little fucking 11-year-old boy going, you gotta grip it. You gotta grip that from the tip, pull it all the way down to the tip real nice and tight. You gotta grip it and slide. Be gentle but firm. It's like, it fucking feels so weird right now. I was like, made it squirt real quick and then I was done. I couldn't.
They have accents. Why do they? What is that from?
It's Pennsylvania Dutch.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
Really?
Yes.
Grip from the top. Gentle, pull
Yeah.
down to the tip.
You gotta grip it and rip it.
Yeah. It was very weird.
It did feel very weird, but it was awesome.
Yeah, she loved it.
Oh my gosh.
Did you keep it? Did you drink it?
No,
Oi.
Oi.
No, don't drink
You get
unpasteurized
sick.
milk. I drank unpasteurized milk once. I got listeria.
That
Ew,
sounds made
really?
up.
No,
And this is stuff you
listeria.
wash your mouth out with?
That's Listerine.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Listeria is when you drink raw milk. If it's not like, because I was like, oh, I love milk, and I was at this farmer's market watching my mom's jam table, and the guy sitting next to me had milk. So he goes, "You ever try real milk?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Do you like milk?" I said, "Milk is my desert island drink.
That's my jam.
Like milk is my shit, right? I can drink a whole pint of milk, pint glass of milk.
And she drinks it with anything.
I love milk. Milk is
Spaghetti.
my favorite drink
Like-
on the planet." And so I was like, I love milk. It's like my favorite drink. He goes, "Oh, you have to try this." And he gave it to me for free. I was like, "That's great." So I tasted it. It was amazing. It was the most delicious milk ever. And then I was sick the entire night. Because there's a reason why they pasteurize it and they do whatever it is they do to dairy. But it like takes out like any bacteria or whatever.
Oi. Wait,
Oh my
so
God,
why
listen.
didn't he let you drink it? If
Why was
you
he
know it wasn't
selling it?
pasteurized?
He was selling it like that. People drink it like that. And I don't know if maybe I either got sick, like something was in it that was sick, or it just affected me that way. I mean, I don't really know. I don't know if like there was actually listeria in it. I just know I was very sick.
Yeah, because they do sell the.
Maybe it's
They
because
sell milk like that.
you bought milk on a street corner on a hot day.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cooler.
Milk was a bad choice.
Milk was-
Was the milk warm?
No, it was cold.
Oh.
It was cold. A little chunky, but no, I'm kidding. It wasn't
Ew,
chunky. I would never
oh my
drink it. It
gosh.
was chunky. It was a joke. Do you know today is the 2-year anniversary of the day that Jess and I started living together?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
And you guys are hanging out with your best friends?
So I guess you won that bet. I'll pay you later.
Yeah, you guys didn't think I could do it. You didn't think she could take me. And then here we are. She
Mm-hmm.
can't get enough of me.
He was easy.
She's saying you easy.
No, that's different when someone says it to you.
Nah, that's what she meant.
They said something different. What was cool when you were young but isn't now?
Skip it.
Skip it.
Oh, I remember the skip it with the counter on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
yes.
those are not cool now?
No,
Joe
you-
was like, I was just doing that
Yeah,
outside.
literally, I just gotta skip it.
No. If I seen you doing that now, I would trip you.
Hell no, I would join. I'd be like, where'd you
Oi.
get that? Oi.
Boy.
I'd be
Okay, like-
"Give me one."
Give me your Nesquik!
I forgot about those.
Mm-hmm.
I mix those up with Bop It. A lot of
Bop It.
things. There were a lot of things in
Twisted.
like the late '90s that had
Yeah.
something. It.
See, Bop It was cool. The problem with Bop It is they just kept adding more weird things to it, and it got to be too much.
Yeah, after
When
like,
when in the beginning when it was
things.
3, it was okay, and
Yeah.
then just like adding more, and then this new Bop It with this magical keyboard, and then like all this other stuff. You have to buy a special platform, and you're like, come
Yeah.
on,
Mhm.
it's over.
you know what I miss playing with? Big cash registers. I used to be so good.
What?
I'd be like, I would have all my CDs, right?
What?
I would have all these CDs, and I would write fake prices on them. Ushers, $10 because he's so good. Spice Girls was $2.50 because I'm trying to get that off my clearance rack.
How dare you,
Oi.
oi!
And I would just line them all up as if there was like a customer, and I'd be like just ringing them up. Although my fake register was a calculator, and I'd just be having so much
So
fun.
you miss calculators. You miss taking a
No, I
calculator
miss
and pretending it's
registers. My register was a calculator, but I had a drawer with like fake money and everything.
You just said
It was
your
a calculator.
register was a calculator.
Yeah, like it
Oh,
had
so
like
you
the
had
plus,
it. I
the
gotcha.
minus.
Oh,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah. I miss
Remember,
that.
I was a kid. I used to go over to my grandpa's house, and he used to have one of those like tax accountant calculators that like print out on the paper
Yeah.
with a little paper roll. And I used to like just sit there and hit it, like this giant roll of paper come out, and then he'd get real mad.
We just know about paper.
He'd be like, "You think that shit's free?"
What about typewriters? I miss typewriters. My dad had one, and
I don't think I ever
Why
I
you-
used one.
Oi.
I used one in school, I think, but I don't think I ever used one otherwise.
Why do you miss one though? Just type up with a laptop. Same thing.
no,
Born in
there was
1930?
there was
It was typewriters.
No.
Watching Murder, She Wrote.
I just thought they were really cool. The clicking sound, any
Clicking.
clicking sound, I love.
That's true because the writer just goes click, click, cling.
Yeah.
Music sounds.
And before the internet, way long ago, when I had to type up things, my dad would make me use his typewriter.
Hold up.
What?
You said before the internet, right?
Yeah.
What year were you born?
1994.
After the internet was already a public thing. What do you know about before the internet?
Okay, well, we didn't have internet, so before my family got the internet.
I remember before the internet.
Because we didn't have the internet. We did not get a computer until I was in middle school.
I'll never forget the year I got my first. Oi.
Oi.
That we got our first computer was 1995. We got our first computer. It was the most thrilling thing in my house. I couldn't wait to get on Encarta. Remember Encarta? It was like that. It was the only thing that came on the computer. It was Encarta was a
Encyclopedia.
encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Like a virtual encyclopedia.
Yep.
Like I would spend hours just clicking through and reading everything.
What was that game like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh.
Yeah, remember that?
I
On
Oregon
MS-DOS.
Oregon Trail. That was the shit. Remember Oregon
I
Trail?
Yeah.
love.
What do you know about getting home and be like, Dad, can I go on it? Because your whole family only had one computer. Getting home and be like, Dad, can I go on the internet? And he'd be like, no, I'm waiting for a phone call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my dad had a Magic Jack or whatever it was. and it was
Magic
like,
Jack.
What? It
That's
was
way
dial-up.
after.
It was dial-up. Hey, I know all about that stuff.
Shit, old soul.
What you know about MS-DOS?
Oi.
Wait.
Wait.
Right.
Remember AOL?
Mm-hmm.
AOL chat.
AOL
yeah.
chat.
AIM.
And then you were AIM, and then you had a buddy profile. Remember, you used to like do up your buddy profile and all the
Yeah.
colors, and every other word, every other letter in the word was capitalized and lowercase and
Mhm.
capitalized and lowercase.
When you'd send out your going away message right
Yeah.
before you logged off.
I never locked off though.
No, never.
No. When I was in high school, I never locked off.
I had to.
I had to as
I
well.
only had certain hours I could be on the computer.
Me too.
My mom was really strict about that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be on the computer, but I wouldn't actually log off. I'll just kind of push it in the background.
You were cool like that. You didn't
Yeah, I
have
was
to log
cool
off.
like
You had your
that.
own computer in your
Yeah.
room, so you didn't have to log off.
Yeah, no, I didn't have my own computer.
All you had to do is switch between that
It was,
and
it was
LimeWire.
one. It was yeah. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah. What was before LimeWire? Was it Kazaa or was Kazaa after?
No, that was
Oi.
that was before.
Oi.
Boy. Yeah,
Then
that
there
was before.
It was
Then there was
Kazaa,
Napster.
Kazaa or Kazaa?
I don't remember.
I think it was
Kazaa.
Kazaa. No, it was Kazaa.
I never had that. I always used Morpheus
And then LimeWire and then Morpheus.
and then Napster. Napster was the first one. Remember that you used to have to go on LimeWire and whatever song you wanted, you have to download like 10 of them
Yes. And
Oh,
find
and
the good
hope
one.
one of them
Yeah.
was the real version of the
Yeah.
song
Right.
you wanted.
Yeah. That was so annoying. And my mom would be like, "Are you sure this isn't giving it viruses?" I'm
No,
like,
it was.
No,
100%.
God.
100%.
Yeah, I know. Everyone was like, no, it's good. Every
And
time.
then you get that blue screen, you're like, no, 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 no. Dad, it wasn't my fault, but listen. The computer doesn't turn on anymore. Remember they used to have those headphones that they were like, they look like over the head headphones, but they kind of like folded around your ear and then went around the back of your head?
Yeah.
Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
You don't even see those anymore.
Yeah, those were so uncomfortable.
Yeah, you remember that?
They were so uncomfortable. Do
So
you remember that?
uncomfortable. You had to have them.
They would hook. Yeah, no, you did because they were cool. Well,
Yeah.
that's like what was cool too. The sidekicks. Everyone has sidekicks.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted one
And
so bad.
I never had one, and then
I
it
never had
went
one
to Nextels. Remember Nextels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
The chirping.
I had a Nextel and I hated it. And
I wanted one so bad.
Oi! I wanted one so bad too bad.
because you didn't have one. Like when I was growing up with my dad, he was like in the union, so like his company had Nextel, so he bought me one as like my first phone when I was 16, and then like it doesn't, if he calls you, it doesn't ring. It's not like you can answer it and be like, oh, I'm gonna go in the other room and talk to my dad. So like we're hanging out like with your friends at 16, and then all of a sudden your dad's in the room. He's like, hey, why are your dirty underwear on the floor? You're like, come on.
Yeah. It was like basically like a really big walkie-talkie.
Yeah,
Like a
and it
very
was
strong
annoying
one.
because like there was no stopping him from just
Yeah.
talking, and then everyone hearing it.
See, my first cell phone, it wasn't even just my cell phone. I had it when I was 15, and I would take it when I would go out, but it was actually my mom's phone. So if Robbie was going out, he would take it. If I was going out, I would take it. But it looked like a TV remote. Like, it looked similar to our cable remote right now. Like, that's what it was, a Qualcomm. Like a long silver, it was like one of the one of the very original, like, it was like a long silver one. I love the Nokias. Remember the Nokias that had Snake on it?
Yes, yes.
That was one of my favorite. I love Nokia phones.
With that green screen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Tamagotchi?
Yes, I had one in
I
middle
was
school.
literally just gonna say that.
Tamagotchi? Yeah. I was so terrible at that. My Tamagotchi died.
It was like one of those digital pets.
Yeah,
it was
like
like a keychain thing.
Yeah, exactly. You had to feed and stuff.
Okay.
You'd leave it in your locker, and as soon as you come back, you'd be like, you gotta
Between
feed them or
classes,
they're
like,
gonna die.
Yeah.
And once they were dead, that was it. Like,
Oh, you had to
Yeah.
buy
they
another
wouldn't,
one?
they wouldn't revive or anything.
Didn't you have multiple ones?
Yeah,
Oi.
Oi.
Oh, wait.
I loved them.
You remember them Furbies?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I remember my sister had like so many Furbies.
Oh.
And one time she had this one Furby, and there was something wrong with it. Like, it would just like talk and like move his eyelids all the time.
Yeah, I thought
And
mine
then
was haunted.
yeah, we thought hers was haunted, and we took the batteries out, and like all night long it would just like
There were a
talk
lot of stories like that about
and
Furbies.
like blink his
Yeah.
eyes, and
Yeah.
we're like, go away, like you have no batteries. Like, we took the batteries out, and we purposely like left the battery door off so we could see that there's like still no batteries. We're like, stop talking.
Oh my god. I never had a Furby.
I never had a Furby either.
Yeah, they're freaky.
I never had one, but my sister had like, she probably had like a dozen of them.
Did you have a beeper before you had a cell phone?
I never had a beeper, but my dad always had a beeper.
We had beepers. Remember it used to be, we used to
write
have
messages.
Oi. We'd have to communicate through beeper language. So there was always codes, like 143 was I love you.
Yeah, but then you'd write out like
I miss you.
Yeah, you look at it upside down and
Right, or we have like, 46 was my code and 13 was hers, so it would be like, we put in like the park number we were at, remember? For 194.
Mm-hmm.
We put in 194 and then our number. I was I had one of the first beeper. It was really cool. I remember I forget what birthday it was, but they got me a beeper that a person would call and talk, and it would come across my screen as text.
Okay.
It would convert them, and it was like I was like the only one who had this. It was like super advanced at the time. I was so thrilled about it, except it never was right. Like the words that came out on the screen were never correct. It was the worst text to speech ever.
Yeah.
Like it never made any sense, and then they would just be like star star star, like for letters they couldn't figure out.
Yeah.
Oi,
Oi.
star 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 star. That was cool.
I could write a whole bunch of things in numbers. Boobies.
You would. I would get a
80081.
3 5.
Tales over rails. What's brewing?
I think the best. I wish that there would have been a recording, like a tap on my phone, when Anthony went to a wedding. Where were you? In
Whose
Virginia?
wedding?
Somebody's wedding in Virginia.
Oi.
It's,
Oi.
Michaela's sister.
Right. And you went there, and you got friggin' so wasted, and called me to come pick you up. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's
Like,
because
just come down, pick me up. I'm like, where are you? Virginia. I was like, fucking Virginia.
because it was a wedding. It was an open bar, and my brother-in-law, who's a lot bigger than me, bet me that he could beat me shot for shot with whiskey. So we did that, and then it got to the point where we went to get another one, and the bartender was like, I don't have any more bottles. Like, you guys are done. She's like, I can't get any more bottles from the bar. Like, you drink all of them. So then I was like, alright. So then we started drinking something different. I don't remember. Yeah. And then I was like, I have to go outside and call someone. I was like, come pick me up. You're like, you're 9 hours away. I was like, yeah, I'll be outside.
Yeah, he's like, I'm waiting outside right now. I'm waving. I was like, I'm on my way. I'm not there. I'm not there. Please come get me. I'm so drunk. Chill. Oi.
Boy.
That was the best. Anthony drunk is a lot of fun, except when he throws up on an Uber driver.
It was one time.
That was Jess's first impression of you. It's like, what's wrong with him?
Well, now I know. I threw up a lot. And I have no shame. There's no shame on game.
That was crazy.
That was the worst night of my life.
That was one of the best days of my life.
Yeah,
I had
looking
so
back
much
now.
fun. Yeah.
And it was just funny because like I threw up on the back of the driver's head, and then
You were wearing a hat.
yeah no, but I threw up on the back of this guy's head, and then he was just like, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay."
Yeah, because he knew they were charging me $150 the next day.
Okay, even if you were giving me $150 if I just met you 5 seconds ago and you threw up on me, I'd still be pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how much money you're giving
But
me.
I
I'm
didn't
pissed. And he
understand,
was just like, no, it's okay,
It
my
was
friend.
just you're sitting there, and we all knew that you were gonna be sick.
I knew I was
We
going to be sick.
all knew
As
it.
soon as I seen a car, I was like, oh, jeez, here we go.
Oi.
Boy.
And
Oi.
you're wearing a fedora, and instead of taking the hat off and throwing it up in the hat, you tried to catch it in your hands, and that shit sprayed through the cracks of your hands, all down the back of his neck, and this all on my side. I was wearing brand new stuff. I had to fucking wash that shit in the hotel. That was the worst.
All brand new clothes?
Yeah.
Why is that?
She was looking good for you, girl.
Yeah. I just admitted that to her recently, that every time I went on a trip to see her, I would just buy all new stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but see, like, that was a great day, and, like, that's the greatest memory you guys have from that day. And that's
No,
not the
not at
greatest
all.
memory I have from that day. The greatest
I don't
memory
know.
I have from this same day is getting chocolate milkshakes.
That is not the greatest memory I have.
that
See?
Nor for my wallet.
I missed that.
Agree to disagree.
That was so great because before we went to Chicago, I had like a talk with them. I'm like, guys, this girl's really important to me.
Oi.
Oi.
We're gonna get married someday, and I need you guys to like her, be nice to her, and all this stuff. And then Anthony's like, "You ever hear of the Wiener Circle?" I was like, "No." So he told me what it was. I was like, "Oh my god,
It's
don't."
your idea?
Don't-
No.
Yeah.
I think Michaela's
So,
cousin told us about
yes.
it, didn't he?
Oh,
We were
But I brought it up to you.
hanging out with my family, and we were saying how we were going to Chicago. We were meeting you for the first time, like super nervous. And he goes, "You know what the best place is for that?" And I said, "What?" He said, "You guys like hot dogs?" I'm like, "We American. Who doesn't like some hot dogs?" He's like, "You need to go to the Wiener Circle." And I'm like, "Okay." And then he told us what they do, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Hell yeah."
And when Anthony told me about it, I was like, "Don't say a word to Jess. We're gonna take her there, and we're gonna tell her to order the chocolate milkshakes." And the whole idea is that when you order a chocolate milkshake, there's all these black ladies behind the counter.
Oi.
And what they'll do is you order chocolate milkshakes, and they charge you $20 for a chocolate milkshake, and then they flash the lights, and then they pick up their shirts and they flash you their boobs.
Probably like your happiest day.
Yeah.
So
Like, Tushy
it was
got
so
that.
funny.
Yeah, she got the
So-
milkshake. Like, she's like, "No, really, where's my milkshakes?" And I'm like, "You already got it.
First of all, I was drunk as shit.
Yeah.
You guys-
Wearing a cow hat."
Where to got? Got my order. Then I'm standing at the counter, and I'm like just leaning at the counter waiting, and she's like, "Bitch, what you waiting for?" And I'm like, "My chocolate milkshakes." She's like, "Oh, okay." And then all of a sudden she said, "Ladies," and I said, "Oh, what the fuck's going on right now? Lights going out."
And they had the whistles, like the little gym picture whistles.
What the hell? And then I was like, "Oh,
Boy,
hell no."
That was so fun. That was the best.
It was the best because me and Jess are just waiting, and this group of young college kids come in, and obviously his guy friends like hyped him up, saying like these chocolate milkshakes are the best, right? So he's like, "I want a chocolate milkshake," and she's all like, "You want a what?" And he's like, "I want a chocolate milkshake." So then he and his one friend has like the camera, and she's like, "You two want your chocolate milkshakes? You're gonna get your chocolate milkshakes." It was just like the best thing ever. I was so happy.
I'm glad that was your favorite memory because I thought what you were going to talk about was when we went to the City Bar in Lakeview earlier that day, right after we got the hats, and we were in the Trader Todd's commercial, and then we went to the city thing, and I fell.
Oh, when you
right
fell out of the bar door
in front of a cop.
onto the street, and he's like, "Are you okay?" You're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Okay," and stepped over you, and he kept going. And it was
so
like
embarrassing.
what, like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, maybe earlier.
We're the only one in the bar.
Listen, that
I
day-
bounced up real quick though, didn't I?
Yeah.
I went down and up. And Anthony shook his head almost like he couldn't believe it. "You okay?" And then the cop goes, ma'am, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Okay. So back, but they let me back in. They kept serving me. It was really weird. And I broke my glass there, remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
But we were the only people in there, so they didn't care. They're like,
Yeah,
we need the
sure.
money.
They're like, whatever, we're making a lot of money off these shitheads.
That was like honestly like one of the best trips ever.
Yeah.
that was a great trip.
Yeah.
Chicago is the best place to go.
It is.
I
Hands
love
down.
that place. I love
Love
that
it.
city so much.
I would move there if it wasn't negative 47 in the winter.
Yeah.
It's too cold in the wintertime.
It's so expensive though too.
Yeah.
Oi.
Boy.
Oi.
Do you guys remember when we thought of moving there for like a solid month?
No.
I was still to the very end 100% for it. And then
Right.
nobody else was going to go.
And
with
then
me.
in the wintertime, you would have been like, fuck this.
Okay, but it's cold here in the winter too.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it's way colder there.
Yeah.
But
It
did
is
you know
cold
that they
everywhere.
have a whole system of streets under the streets?
I did not know this.
Yeah, so it's for people. It was built because people have to get places, and it's a city, and most people walk.
Huh.
And what they do is they have like these tunnels that connect a whole big part of the loop that you could walk under and get out of the winds.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I only found that out after the last time I was there, and I didn't get to go check it out.
Next time we go, we're going to have to look
Yeah.
into that.
But they have like stores under there, coffee shops, and it's like streets but under.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
That is really cool.
Oi!
Oi.
Oi.
Well, we're getting to the point where we're traveling again. Jess and I are going to Vegas in a week.
110.
Yeah, they're saying that Vegas has like this crazy heat wave going on right now.
Oh my god.
Which is tough. Like, it's hot already,
Yeah.
but to also wear masks
Oh, yeah.
is very. I mean, you got a glimpse of it today in ShopRite. You would lose, like, you were so mean to me on the phone. You're like, well, I was like, she's like, I'm real agitated. I said, what's wrong? What the hell does that mean? What do you mean, what's wrong? I was like, you just said we were agitated. Oh, it's really hot. And I was like, okay, well, I'll put the air conditioner on so it's all nice. Oh, yeah, good for you. And then, for when you get home, whatever.
I don't know because I wear a mask every day at work outside. So
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do
you
it.
don't have a choice. There's no
I get to a
other
certain
choice.
point of the day, like, I'm like,
I have to wear a mask and a hard hat.
Oi.
Oi.
So that's what when we go to Vegas, our plan is to do, we're talking about doing this day trip to,
An open air museum.
yeah, it's called Notebook. So we're trying to do things that are outside a lot. But
In
this
Vegas.
place happens to be near Death Valley.
Oh, nice.
So I'm thinking it's going to be super. I'm going to need like a hat, like a sun hat. She told
Oh,
me she was
yeah.
going to get an umbrella hat for me.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm going to need
Where
like,
is Death Valley?
Death
It's
Valley
the
is the
hottest
hottest
place in the United States.
Oi.
Oi. And it's right. Both of you double drink.
I said it.
He said it. I was listening to your story. I was very interested.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Double drink.
But yeah, so we're going to that, and then we're gonna do like there's this part. It's called the cathedral. No, the Church of.
International Church.
No, it's not a church. You keep saying that,
It is.
and I'm saying it now. And it's not
International
right.
Church
No, you
of
just make
Cars.
things. No, it's International Car Forest.
That's definitely not it. It's International Church of Cars.
Somebody fact check.
I don't know.
Anyway,
We're
these
not.
cars are buried like and put like standing up out of the desert.
Is this place that Danny was talking about?
No, but remember when we were talking about it and he mentioned it? It was somewhere in New Hampshire, and I said there's someplace in
No, he
Nevada
said
like
No, he
that.
said it was in Texas.
Texas. And I said there's someplace in Nevada like that. This is the place in Nevada we were talking about. Oi.
Boy,
Oi.
And so that's near there. So we're gonna do like a whole day trip and try to stay outside. But it's being that it's near Death Valley, I imagine that if they're also in a heat wave, it's gonna be really hot.
Probably like 1:30.
okay,
Oh,
so
oh my
fact check.
gosh.
You are both correct in a weird way. It's
Oh.
called the International Car Forest of the Last Church.
What?
It's the
No.
International Car Forest of the Last Church
It keeps
Wow.
sounding like you're
in
trying to say
Goldfield,
forest.
Nevada.
See? Told you, boo.
You're
I
both
told
right.
you,
You are
boo. We
both
right,
correct.
boo. Oi.
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 You guys better get better with this oi.
We're talking
Heads up, all of you.
Heads up, 7 up.
I don't understand.
You remember playing that in school?
What, heads up, 7 up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool game.
I like vaguely remember like how to play.
How on earth can you figure out who tucked your thumb in?
You just randomly
I always
guessed.
cheated.
Really? You that kid?
Cheated?
You were that kid with one eye up?
Yeah, I feel like I did that once or twice.
I didn't do that.
Only because I wanted to win.
I would be so mad though. Like I didn't like games that didn't make sense.
Never.
So as soon as they were like, let's play, I'm like, this game again. It's impossible.
No, it's not. See, I'm like really good at the game because I'm like, I think like a detective. So like I look at the 7 people up there, and I'm like, that kid probably pushes your thumb down real hard. That girl probably gently touches your thumb a little bit. That kid got some hairy knuckles, so you would feel the hair.
Yeah.
You just gotta think.
Oi.
You know?
You guys get the hiccups from drinking?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I hold my breath for 20 seconds. What's yours? Yours is that thing where you stand on your head.
Yes, but what?
Stand on your head and you splash salt water in your face. Waterboarding upside down.
Where did you hear
I
about
don't know.
that?
What was yours again?
I'm not saying I can't. It's a family secret. Give me $15 and I'll tell you again.
15.
Oh, man.
Oi. You know,
Oi.
the
Oi.
baked beans dog would be very disappointed in you. Did you ever see that?
Bush's dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be pissed. $15 for a family
Well, let me
secret?
tell you, Bush's beans makes me throw up every time because I'm allergic to them.
How are you allergic to only one brand of beans?
I don't know. Actually, I don't eat baked beans. It's baked beans.
It's always a wild ride with you, Michaela.
Seriously.
I know.
It's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It
You
is.
never actually know.
My life is very intriguing.
So, did Anthony tell you that we have a new game for True American?
No.
Okay, so when he was down here the
Oh,
other
yeah.
night. Oi!
Oi.
You're
When
gonna
he was
love it, Michaela.
You're gonna love it. I hate it because I'm not good at flip cup.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
They love it. You're gonna love it. I'm just gonna be the scorekeeper because I suck at flip cup. But anyway, so when we're playing True American, instead of we gotta incorporate somehow. Usually, you know how when you land on the same spot, you do rock paper
Yeah.
scissors. Well, instead, you're gonna do flip cup shot.
Flip cup shot.
And what it is you have 5 spaces, right? And the shot glass starts in the middle. And then you and another person compete flipping the cup. And every time you land a flip cup,
You move
you
up a
move
spot.
it one closer to the other person, and it's like a tug of war, and then whoever gets it to the end, that person does the shot. That really hurt my fingertip. You might not have seen it. Did you hear that? That was just fingertip.
Yeah. I thought it was like knuckle
That hurt.
action.
That hurt a lot. So, guys, what's the weirdest thing you ever found on the ground or on the side of the road? What's the weirdest thing?
Nothing really, but one time my dad dropped half of a candy bar on the subway in New York, and he picked it up and he ate it, and he
Yeah.
looked at me and said a 5-second rule.
That doesn't count.
That
as
does not
Subway.
count as Subway. Holy crap.
It's a New Yorker thing.
It's not.
No,
No, it's not.
A real New Yorker would not have eaten it.
If you're from New York, you know not to eat off the subway.
Yeah.
Like you know, that candy bar is gone.
Oi,
Oi.
let me tell you something. In New York, if you drop your cell phone on the subway, it's gone. It's in the black abyss. You don't pick that cell phone
If
up.
you drop
On
your
the subway,
if you drop your baby on the subway,
yeah, you're like,
that
oh,
baby's gone.
better luck next time. I think I got another one at home. I don't know.
Go home, babe. I know you said
Way
you wanted
too
to try
germs on that
for
baby.
a number 2, so we're gonna do a number
We gotta
1 again.
replace the other one first. Subway. What happened to Subway? Subway floor.
Yeah, it's nasty.
But sometimes I feel like I dreamed that, and it didn't really happen.
Probably. That probably sounds realistic.
Yeah.
That nobody ate food off the subway.
Yeah, I don't know.
You ever find money on the ground?
I have.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
About $100 in Disney World. Paid for lunch. Yeah.
For yourself.
No, for my. Well, actually, I was 11, so it paid for all 4 of us.
Oi.
Boy.
When I was at work the other day, actually, I found a dollar bill by the dumpster. And I left it there because I said, someone else needs that more than I do.
You said the guy who lives in that dumpster really needs that dollar bill.
But then when I was leaving my shift, it wasn't there anymore. So,
Yeah, somebody took it.
Yeah.
I know. But, you know, you gotta think of others sometimes.
What about you see with just like one shoe on the side of the road? I just always worry about the shoe.
Especially on
I
the
always worried about the person who lost a shoe.
Right? The worst is like when you're like driving on the highway
Yeah.
and you see a shoe. You're like, what? How did that shoe get here?
What's wrong with your life?
Who's
What is
throwing
wrong
a
with
shoe
your
when you're
life?
driving?
You ever see shoes hanging off of
That's a
You
thing.
know that you know that means something, right?
what does that mean?
And that's on the. You're talking about the electrical.
Yeah,
The
electrical
wires.
lines.
Isn't that
Yeah,
when,
the
they,
lines.
when they beat you up?
No.
No.
They don't really beat you up to take your shoes and throw them up there.
Like, haha, look at your shoes.
Okay,
I thought that was
you're
a
thinking
thing.
of like Big Mike.
No, what does it mean?
It's a drug,
Oi!
Oi.
Yeah,
drug spot.
yeah, it's a drug spot.
Right? Really?
If you see that over a corner, it means you could buy drugs there.
For real?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Now you know. No more random texting, Michaela.
If you made it this far, congrats. You've completed a power hour with us.
We hope you enjoyed hanging out. I know we did.
And as always, thank you guys for listening.
Tune in next week for more trash talk and bring your friends.
Tales over ales. What's brewing?